representative of their types and sort of forego having Pokemon of the type because it has the opportunity to create really interesting lineups that are difficult to combat, but this one feels like a mistake. And that's further confirmed for me by the fact that in Platinum, they completely course corrected. But even with the corrected Platinum team, it still just feels wrong. Just how bad is the fire type representation in Gen 4? Is it as bad as everyone says? I mean, bad enough to make Flint's team in Diamond and Pearl look that awful? Well, to answer this question, we're going to go to the go-to solution for so many scientists and mathematicians: a database search. For this, I'll be using a database that contains a ton of different search criteria for every single Pokemon, so that I can filter for specific criteria. For example, if I want to know every single fire-type Pokemon from Gens 1 through 4. So my first query was for just that, every single fire-type Pokemon from Bulbasaur through Arceus. Now, Elite Four trainers don't typically have unevolved Pokemon, so we're only going to look at single stage and final stage candidates here for Flint's team. That leaves you with only 17 fire types up through dex number 493. That's right, just 17. And of course, Game Freak doesn't want you to fight Pokemon that aren't in the Sinnoh regional dex, so we need to shrink this list to only include fire types you can actually catch in Sinnoh. That database search results in 5 Pokemon in Platinum's regional Pokedex. 5. And can you guess who those 5 are? They're the 5 Pokemon found on Flint's team. Technically, Rotom Heat is in the regional dex since it's an alternate form of Rotom, which is in the regional dex, but Rotom is a legendary Pokemon, and there are obviously many reasons why Game Freak wouldn't want a legendary on an Elite Four team. This database search truly revealed to me just how dire Flint's team choices were. Game Freak backed themselves into a corner for really no reason. There are other types they could have chosen that have better Gen 4 representation. This search also sort of just showed me how underserved the fire type was in general up through Gen 4. I mean, for God's sake, look at this. This is the full list of fire types introduced in Generation 4. It's just the fire starter line, an evolution of a pre-existing Pokemon, a legendary that's only obtainable in the post-game, and a legendary's alternate form. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry to all fire type fans. You guys just did not have it very good in the first few gens. You got Charizard though, so that's good, I guess, right? Finally, to round out the Elite Four, we have Lucian. Lucian's team also sees a massive upgrade in Platinum, with Medicham and Girafarig being replaced by the much stronger Gallade and Espeon. So with all that said, we're gonna play Platinum in this video for 3 reasons. First of all, the teams are just cooler. Second of all, the gym leaders are more difficult. And third of all, Platinum is the 3rd and final installment in the DS Gen 4 era, you know, Diamond and Pearl and then Platinum. So it feels most correct to use anyway. As per usual, I'll be using my check system throughout this video. Basically, if a trainer is able to beat a battle without using any heals, that's check plus. A couple of heals is check, a ton of heals is check minus, and if you can't get through a fight no matter what, that's a fail. The gold standard here would be check plussing every gym leader and Elite Four member that precedes a given trainer. We need to make sure they can definitively earn their spot. Check plus assures that. As we get to each team, I'll do a breakdown and explain their strengths and weaknesses and how I expect them to perform. But for now, let's jump into our first trainer of the day, Elite Four member number 1, Aaron. Obviously, if we just put Aaron's team as is against gym leader number 1, Rourke, we would wipe the floor with him. We have like a 40 level advantage. So to compensate for this, I'll be using a level cap. Basically, every trainer in the game will have to level their team all the way down to the ace level of whatever gym leader they're currently challenging. Then when I go on to the next gym leader, I'll level my whole team up to the next level cap. Furthermore, I can't evolve any of the Pokemon on my team into their next stage or whatever final stage they're at in the actual Elite Four battle until I reach the level or place in the game where I could actually do so. Additionally, if a Pokemon is trying to learn a move via level up that's on the team's final moveset, I absolutely have to teach it no matter what. Up till that point though, I have a little bit of flexibility with the movesets. You might think that Aaron would struggle against Rourke when scaled down, but I actually think we're going to be fine. Not only does Aaron have a ton of team depth, but Scyther has the same BST as Scizor. It's still a solid Pokemon. And Heracross is really, really good, and part fighting type too, so rock type moves are neutral instead of super effective. Since Aaron is our first Elite Four member, he just needs all 8 badges to earn his spot. If Aaron though, or any of today's Elite Four members get check plus on all of their required fights, at the end of the video, I'll take them for the rest of the Elite Four and champion fights above them to see how they would fare in a theoretical scenario where they kept going past their spot. But for now, let's just see how Aaron does on Sinnoh's leaders. If he's gonna have any problems here, I project it'll probably be in the back half of Sinnoh's gyms. Wake, Byron, Candace, and Volkner all have teams that are likely to present problems for Aaron. But for now, let's just see how our Bug Boy does. The first battle of Sinnoh's Elite Four challenge. Rourke with a very positive type matchup against Aaron, but I think we're gonna be okay. I just have a feeling that it's gonna be, especially with that miss, that rock throw miss is huge, because we are 4x weak. Speed boost, good, but not necessary. Okay, but in in direct response, I've missed Sonic Boom. So it all evens out, I guess. I probably live that. Yeah, Onyx's attack stat, no good. No good, and I missed Sonic Boom again. Okay, not what you want to see. Nice. Send out my boy Heracross. There's the potion. And that should do it. That is a check plus on Rourke, and we're on to Gardenia, who we should completely obliterate. In theory, this is pretty free. We have stab, wing attack. This won't one-shot. Just kidding. I lied. I lied. I really thought Turtwig might live that, but okay. So far, so good. Cool. Well, yep, that's a check plus. Okay, Heracross does have Night Slash, which is, that bodes well. I'm not sure how much this will do. More than enough. I love Heracross, dude. Such an incredible Pokemon, Heracross. Oh, that is gonna do a lot. Just kidding. You step to my goat, you better be prepared. Get out of town, bro. Come on, dog. This is free. Check plus. Holy moly, bro. Not the fake out. Damn, okay. Sheesh. That's a lot. Nice miss on Rock Tomb. Huge. And you know I gotta send in my goat. You know I gotta send in my goat here. Now, we could Brick Break, but I feel like counter is so much more interesting. I mean, come on. Come on, dude. Aaron, the bug type guy, is flying through this, but now we hit the ultimate test. Crasher Wake, as we know, is the ultimate test for any Sinnoh trainer. How will Aaron perform against the water type legend himself? Let's find out. Yeah, my current plan is to open Toxic Spikes. That's obviously contingent on Skorupi living one attack, but we probably do, right? Oh, we outspeed. Okay, well, even better. Now, does Gen 4 have the double Toxic Spikes? It does, right? Okay, it's a speed tie. Okay, Skorupi, nice work, soldier. Decent damage as well. Okay. I'd like to skip the heal, probably. Well, maybe not. Maybe we want it to come out on Gyarados because of the Toxic Spikes. Omni Boost would go absolutely insano mode here. I really thought that was the Omni Boost for a second. Probably should have Supersonic because we're down to Brine here. The high rolls. Okay. Okay, there's the badly poisoned. That's good for us. Low key, maybe just Fury Cutter. We could Agility as well. I know Fury Cutter looks bad now. But just give it time, okay? Let me cook. We're kind of stalling the poison anyway. Okay, Brine. Yeah, it does get stronger when I'm at half health. Don't freeze or flinch, please. A crit. Sure. Okay, good. Attack order, a 90 base power bug move, by the way. We might still outspeed, honestly. Ooh, the miss. That's a heal, probably, right? Yeah. But that just builds the toxic more, so that's good for us. And then Vespiquen goes down this turn unless you miss, in which case we're free. First try. Is this the first time a trainer has first tried this battle in any of these videos? Probably, right? The bug team, dude. Byron, who usually doesn't really pose much of a problem, actually could be an issue here, because really all I have is Heracross. Heracross is kind of all we've got here. And Steelix is going to be something. I missed Supersonic. Nice. I missed it again. Nice. I'm just trying to whittle it down a bit before we close combat. Nice. This is good. This is good. This is putting us in more confident close combat range. I'm not doing any calculations on this. I'm just sort of eyeballing it. Okay, missed a good number of attacks, but I close combat does a lot here, right? And if we can get past Steelix, Bastiodon goes down in 1 to close combat, I think. Nice. Like, surely this is 4x weak. Surely this is just 1 close combat. I mean, the defense stat is high, but yeah. Okay, nice. That is a check plus, and we're on to Candace, where it is going to be more of the Heracross show, probably. Let's counter, because we're outsped anyway. Then go to Drapion. Knock off. To get the Citrus Berry away. Poison Fang. Miss. Swap. The rare swap. Two can play at the swap game. Oh, that's gonna do a lot. Frostlass should come back out. Double team. Already missing moves. Good. Yes, dude. Yes. The coolest Pokemon in Sinnoh. And no Citrus. Nice double. There's a triple miss. Okay, we're in decent shape now. We have Poison Fang. And Bug Bite. Oh, nice crit. We super resist that. Just kidding. I thought this was Poison Bug. This is Poison Dark. I was like, we're Poison Bug. We should 4x resist that. But it is not so. Not a bug. At least it was a bug. You know, there are teams in Sinnoh's Elite Four where there are Pokemon just not of the type. Actually, is that true? In the Diamond and Pearl teams, that's true. In the Platinum teams, I think it's actually not. But anyway, I digress. That is a check plus, and we're on to Volkner. All right, this is the decisive fight. If Aaron wins this, then he definitely earns his spot. We're gonna open Toxic Spikes for the sauce. We don't want that as special to raise the special attack. Good. Fair enough. Nice miss. High roll takes here. Sweet. Let's go. Oh. 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 Well, the outcome would have been the same on Electivire with Fire Punch. This should do a lot. It's wild to me how bulky Luxray is. Because you really wouldn't think. But it is. It's a wildly bulky Pokemon, surprisingly. Oh, it's Rivalry again, dude. I forgot about this in the last video, too. It's Rivalry again. That's why it's so bulky. No, Luxray actually isn't that bulky, and no, that's not how Rivalry works. I'm here because I want to give you all in the comments a moment to guess why you think me in the past thought that close combat there would one-hit KO Luxray. Can you guess what monumentally stupid mistake I just made? And don't worry, if you can't think of it right now, give it some time because I'll be back. This is not the only time I'm going to make this mistake in this video. No, not with Quick Attack. Okay. We'll just go for attack order. We should have enough depth left. Oh my God. Let's go. Oh, sweet. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. And nobody's on the field, but it is a check plus, and Aaron has definitively earned his spot in the Sinnoh Elite Four as member number 1. Pretty decisive wins across the board as well. But that, of course, means that we will revisit Aaron's team at the end of the video to see if he can go all the way and beat the Elite Four members higher than him and become champion. Bertha has 3 problem gyms, which is a lot. Gardenia, right at the beginning, is a huge threat. A massive chunk of Bertha's team are 4x weak to both grass and water, which means even if we clear Gardenia, Wake is going to be a huge issue too. And then even if we somehow clear the Crasher wall, Bertha gets to fight Candace, who also has incredible type matchups on her. The big hope here is that Bertha's team depth and access to diverse move options will save her. This team is very likely to struggle on a couple of gym leaders, but this is not one of them. This is going to be fun. Barboach, low-key an underrated Pokemon. Where my Barboach head's at in the comments. Look, all I'm saying is Piplup couldn't solo this team, but Barboach is about to. So I don't know. You tell me. You tell me who the GOAT of water types is. Check plus, we're on to Gardenia. Whether you like it or not, it's a Fury Cutter moment. Nice crit. We become more powerful with every Fury Cutter. Oh no. Oh no. Just kidding. Citrus. Come on, come on. It's Fury Cutter o'clock. Gardenia should have known this and prepared. Huge. Let's go, Graveler. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I don't live that. Do I live that? Yes. Sandstream is good for me as well. Holy moly! Nice crit. I think we would have been fine either way, but it's a nice crit. Classic. Just attack, though. I'm incapable of attacking, it would seem. Okay. Check plus, and we are on to Maylene. Okay, and there you go. All right. Let's just Mud Bomb and hope we hit the 85% accurate move. And it'll be fine. And now we can probably Magnitude 6 or higher and be fine. Well, not because of Drain Punch. Magnitude 8, that'll do it. That'll do it. Beautiful. Now, of course, we could clear Machoke with all kinds of Pokemon on our team. We have lots of options. But there's really only one option if you've ever been around this channel before. Frankly. There's really only one choice. There's really only one decision to be made here. '07s to my king. Check plus, and we are on to Wake, which is possibly the wall here. We should live Waterfall. Hippowdon is pretty tanky. Nice flinch. This is bits. This is jokes. Get Sandstream up. Go for Yawn. Don't get flinched by Waterfall. It's that simple. Nice crit. What in God's name is happening? It's always Wake. It's never anybody else. It's always this trainer. The memes never stop, dude. Okay. Then swap to Gliscor. Incredibly good Pokemon design. We Swords Dance. We Swords Dance again. Waterfall missed. That one sand attack is putting in work right now. And let's slash. Let's Swords Dance again on the heel turn. Oh, do I have... No, it's Hypercutter, not Sandveil. Oh my god, this one sand attack is crazy. You outspeed. Just, come on, bro. Are you serious? Okay. All right. Gliscor, definitely the difference maker. If it were still Gligar, it'd be a no-go, but you can get the Razor Fang after Gym 3, so it's fine. Nice. I don't know why I chose Aqua Tail. Mud Bomb is just undeniably best here. Okay, well, I'd like to hit that. I'd like to be able to hit that move. Oh, 2 in a row. Okay. 85% accurate, by the way. Nice. It's just the Whiscash show, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's a check plus, and we are on to Candace, who is the secondary wall for this team. But we got through Wake, so I have hope. Oh. Oh. We're fine. There we go. I'd like to go +4 if I can. That should be enough, though. Okay, nice. Clearing the hail is really, really good for us. Frostlass is a nightmare in the hail, dude. Oh my god, I really thought I'd outspeed you. Okay, good thing that missed. All right, we're fine. It's a check plus and we're on to Volkner, baby. Does anybody have Ice Punch? I don't like how much damage I just took.
What the?
I outspeed you. And you have rivalry against me anyway. Which is good for me. I don't know that I outspeed you. I do, okay. Nice.
Cool. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. That's a check plus. And we are on to the Elite Four. Bertha is now one fight away from claiming her spot.
Now that we have our first trainer moving on past the gym leaders into a required Elite Four battle, it's important to note that on Elite Four battles specifically, I'm allowed to use as many heals as they have against me, and I still check plus. If I use any more though, that'll be check or even check minus.
Okay, I mean, surely it's just Rock Wrecker, right? Double team into U-turn, the classic. Yep. Rhyperior is a monster, bro. Incredible Pokemon. I go for Thunderfang there to keep it out of heal range so that this Firefang takes instead of putting it into full restore. Classic. Ice Fang is a very, 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 very good move. Flinch chance, freeze chance. I mean, come on, dude. They really gave it everything. It's one of the reasons that Floatzel on Crasher Wake is so devastating. Because Ice Fang has so much potential to mess with you. This Rhyperior is Lightning Rod, unfortunately. Nice hit. Beautiful. And with that, Bertha has definitively 100% claimed her slot, despite Wake and Candace trying to thwart it.
Flint has really positive matchups against basically all of Sinnoh, except for just one fight. And it just so happens to be the most difficult one in the bunch. Crasher Wake has to be Flint's arch nemesis because, my god, I don't know what we're gonna do to get past Floatzel and Gyarados. The one nice thing here is that we will have Infernape by the time we get to Crasher Wake, so I think we'll live an Aqua Jet from Floatzel at full HP, which does give us some options because Infernape is so physically powerful in its attack stat, but that isn't where the problems end. Truly, I think all we need to do is clear Wake here. If we do, Bertha could wind up being a bit of a problem, but I'm fairly confident I can find a line to win there. Candidly, if I get past Wake, I'm gonna be over the moon. Here we go.
Well, we know we get through this, at the very least. Crit. Okay. We'll swap in Hound. Oh, no, it's not Intimidate. It's Early Bird, isn't it? Yeah. That's unfortunate. We're fine. Check plus, and we're moving on. All right, here we go. Oh! Beautiful. This might three-shot with the Reflect Up. Yeah. Well, then maybe we Mach Punch to avoid the heal. Oh! That's annoying. Don't like that. Well, this might take you out of heal range. In that case. Nice. And the Reflect wears off just in time for the ace. Should live that. Berry Crocs. So long as we live this Magical Leaf on a high roll, we should be fine. Oh, yeah, and the Blaze? Come on. Easy. It's a check plus. Is there anything Monferno can't do? The answer is yes. It's Crash or Wake. Dude, okay. Yeah, okay, outsped. A little unfortunate. Good. Holy moly, the damage. Dude, I love Houndoom. Such a cool Pokemon. Easy peasy, baby. Come on. We're on to Maylene. You have Rock Tomb also? Why? Why everybody got Rock Tomb on this team? This is actually probably a bad call because I want to be able to get a move off on Lucario with Houndoom. So let's just bait a turn, maybe go Ponyta and eat a Karate Chop. Still goes for Rock Tomb, okay, because it wants to slow me down. Is Ponyta faster than you still? Maybe? Yeah. Okay. Now we're definitely not faster. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get as much damage as we can before we swap. The Flareon back sprite is pretty good. The definition, like the hairs coming off the tail, looks really good. Tail whip. Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're so cooked. Oh, that hit. Okay, I lived. Please hit through this. No, you can't do this to me. I'm too young. I'm too young. You can't. Oh, never mind. It's the Monferno show. Okay, we now move on to Wake. This is where push comes to shove, okay? This is where boys become men. We'll have to see. Obviously, Wake is really difficult for Flint, but I had a lot of faith here, actually, because we have a ton of team depth, and we know that Monferno did okay and had some solid potential against Wake in the Berry video, so having Infernape instead should mean that we have pretty solid options. The only difficult thing here, of course, is finding a line. Why is Magmar like blowing a kiss when it appears? Okay, there's a burn. So then we probably live this. Good. Confuse Ray. Hyper, okay. Good. Massive take from Magmar right now. There's the snap out. Oh, you don't have quick attack. Oh, but it is still burned, so it might be fine. Oh, we have Stomp. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, sorry. We're faster. It's okay. So Quagsire comes in. We Tail Whip. Twice. It's fine. Nice wake up. Huge. Okay, now close combat. Then swap. The question is, do we want Sand Attack or Tail Whip? We live this Aqua Jet. So we're fine. I should have Quick Attacked. That would have guaranteed the range. This... I just made this not guaranteed by doing that. By not clicking Quick Attack... Well, Aqua Jet would have outsped because they have priority, so never mind. It actually doesn't matter. So we are now... Unless they crit... Well, even on crit, we live, I think. So I think... We're... we have to evade one crit. But this is 99% at low roll. Okay, nice. Huge. Easy peasy, baby. Close combat all the way down, baby. Come on now. Dude, yes! Alright, Magmar, come on. One day Byron's gonna have a big W. Today is not that day. Actually, did he beat someone in the Victory Road Challenge? He did, right? Didn't he? You should go watch that video and then come back and tell me after you watch that whole video, and make sure you finish all of this one too, so that you watch both of them all the way through. I mean, Mach Punch does so much damage here. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, now we just need one of our remaining fire types to hit one move. That's it. Surely we'll hit something. Eventually, right? Wait, do I have Feint Attack? They're really just setting up to +6. And for what? No heal. We're chilling. And that is a check plus on Candace. Beautiful, and we're on to Volkner. Very nice. Excellent. I probably should have Sunny Day'd right up top. But we'll take it now. The flame body? That's actually huge. Boom, baby. Oh, the burn! Wait, does that take? Come on. Huge. Famously, in the other runs, Luxray keeps living close combat. but with Infernape's attack stat, surely. That is crazy! That's nuts to me. That's so nuts to me, dude. No, rivalry only affects their attacks on you. Whoa, I'm back. Looks like me in the past is getting a little bit closer to figuring out why I can't one-hit KO Luxray with fighting type moves. Do you know what it is yet? This is your, you don't have many more chances to guess, and I really keep screwing this up. So, what do you think it is? Let's get back to the video. No, no. None of that. None of that with double team, please. Thank you. We outspeed Vespiquen, wow. Yeah, I mean, this is going about how you'd expect. This is going about how you'd expect. Yep. Okay. You know, we're kind of Aaron's worst nightmare in a lot of ways. You outspeed, and you also don't go down to one flamethrower unless I crit, probably. Yeah. Let's Thunderbolt. Just to get you a little lower without putting you into heal range. That's close. Yeah. Dang. The Magmortar sweep, bro. is that all 5 with Magmortar? That's crazy. So yeah, I guess we just double Sunny Day. Yeah, that just has to be it. Nice miss. That's really good. Overwrite that sand. Maybe live this because we don't get hit by Aqua Tail, but probably not. Yeah, that's just a lot of damage. Good. Good, I outspeed. Okay. This will definitely one-shot. Oh, I outspeed. Massive. Nice. How much is this gonna do? There goes the sun. Do. Oh wait, no, it's here comes the sun. Ignore me. If you weren't already ignoring me, please resume. Nice. Okay, that means Flint has definitively earned his spot. That was all we needed to do, was beat Bertha. Wow, I'm honestly genuinely surprised. I thought Wake would pose more of a threat, and that Bertha would also be a little more difficult, but we're fine. We always talk about Cynthia. We're always gassing up how difficult that fight is. But to get to Cynthia, you have to get through Lucian. And I think a big part of what makes Cynthia so difficult is the fact that Lucian and the trainers before, but really Lucian, weakens you a lot before you get to the champion fight. Lucian's team is very good at survivability and staying on the field. And also, Lucian wants very badly for you to lose. If Lucian has any rough matchups in Sinnoh, it's really just Fantina and then a little bit of Candace's team. But Fantina is the big problem.
If we can clear Fantina, I'm pretty confident we can deal with Candace's Sneasel and Frostlass, but Fantina will be rough, especially given how early on that fight is. It'll be before our team is in real fighting form. Can Lucian lock up the most difficult spot in this video, the one which requires him to beat everyone but Cynthia, including all the trainers we've already seen? Let's find out.
An interesting Pokemon.